Hi, welcome back to episode 2 of the now Clay County Speaks, which I told you from the last episode that we were going to be changing that name. So here it is. That was the name change. On today's show, we're spotlighting a powerful story of compassion and community right here in Clay County, Florida. With me here is Shirley Edie. I did pronounce that right.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. The founder of the Clay County Outreach Ministry Council, Bags of Hope, an organization bringing comfort and care and essentials to local families in need. Shirley, welcome to the Clay County Speaks podcast. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank
You're
you
actually
so
our
much.
first guest speaker.
Oh, I'm excited. Woo-hoo! I'm
All right,
excited.
so let's talk about it. To start, you want to talk about like yourself, your background, how you got started with the outreach ministry and Bags of Hope, and anything that you would like to let our audiences know.
Okay. My name is Dr. Shirley Edie, and I started outreach back in 1989.
Oh wow, I was 1 year
Um,
old.
you were 1 year. Oh wow, that makes me feel so old. So I started in 1989. I'm an educator, and so I was coming from North Campus, and I was driving through downtown, and I saw someone sleeping or laying on the side of the road. It was really cold, and I could see their feet hanging out of a cardboard box, like a box you would get a refrigerator in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, and wow, couldn't believe that. And
This was
so
here in Clay County,
this was in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
So I
Okay.
started in Jacksonville. And so when I saw that, when I went home, I started calling my friends because that's something that I've never seen before. And so after that, it stayed on my heart. It bothered me. And I had some friends that was going out serving the community. And I started just asking questions. How can I volunteer? And so that started in 89. I served on the streets for years. In fact, I started an outreach ministry on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, just over 25 years of serving, when I moved to Clay County, um, after my husband passed,
Mm-hmm.
he was a veteran. I wanted to get started, get involved doing something. And so I was at work one day, and the name came to me. It just came to me, Clay County Outreach Ministry Council. And
Okay.
so, and when that name came to me, I went on and I immediately I went on to Sunbiz to make sure no one else had that name,
Right.
and I registered. And when I registered that name, that's when back in 2000, I actually started putting things together. But officially, everything became officially 2 years ago
Oh, so this is pretty new
for Clay County.
for
Yes,
Clay
yes,
County.
yes.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
hmm
And 2 years ago, what was it like getting started?
Well, it was getting started was hard because when I actually went back and did some more things that I needed to do for the outreach as far as the name and the research and just making sure everything was completed, my job ended. So I started the
Oh
outreach.
no. Okay.
A month later, my job ended. And that was like, what am I going to do? And so I just had
That's a tough
faith. I
time.
continued to just move forward in spite of it. And today, this is where we are.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then where was like a key moment that you felt like you were like officially on the right path on what you were doing?
One of the key moments was when I reached out to someone that I served with, Bishop Eric Lockett. I served with him on the street 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started May, officially, we started the outreach as far as feeding the community May this year. I started calling people that I knew, and nobody would help me. And so I
Why do you think that
called,
is?
well, some of the people were doing, their own thing. They weren't getting a lot of food. They were having issues. And I remembered him. I called him. And the key moment for me is when he told me, Shirley, Edie, you looked out for me. I am going to look out for you.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love that. All right. That was a
yeah,
beautiful origin story.
yeah.
Thank you for that. And now so we're gonna get into like the meat and potatoes of what you are doing here with your outreach ministry and Bags of Hope. So what are some of the families or individuals your organization helps? Like what kind?
We help anyone that's in need. We help the veterans, anyone that's disabled, single mothers, single fathers, widows like myself. We help anyone that is in need.
Anyone? Okay,
Anyone. It does
I
not
love that.
matter if you just moved here, if someone referred you. We have agencies to call us, and we help agencies. Believe it or not, yeah, we do.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you've grown like exponentially since starting two
Yes.
years ago.
Well, we actually started here in Clay County. Our first day of serving the community here in Clay County was just May 2025, May 31st.
So that is the official like day that you just like gave people the food. Wow.
Yeah,
So now you have agencies since then. So that is what like
five
less than
months.
5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really
Yeah,
awesome that it's
yeah,
grown that much in such a
yeah.
short amount of time. That's fantastic. Now, do you have any like requirements to pick up food?
No, there's no requirements. We ask that the person be honest. We don't ask for ID. We don't need to know where you live. We just
Mm-hmm.
need to know your name, how many people are in family, and a zip code. That helps us track, where the person is coming from, where the need is, because it's such a great need out here in Clay County. A lot of people don't like to hear that,
Mm-hmm.
but we're seeing at least 50 new people a week.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean the communities need a lot of help these days
Mm-hmm.
in this economy. So perfect. So that kind of covers my next question, to
Mm-hmm.
be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you have like specific days and times that you are in your location. Also, where are you located?
We're located in Orange Park. The address is 1125 Kingsley Avenue, Suite B.
I'm gonna put
So
that information at the bottom of the description, by the way. So don't worry.
we're right behind Luke Law, and I really like where we are. We're not on the street, so people will have to drive,
Mm-hmm.
um, off the street to come back to where we are. The days that we serve, we're now starting to serve on Mondays due to government shutdown. So the military and the government workers, essential workers that are affected by this shutdown,
Mm-hmm.
we are now going to serve on Mondays only from 4 to 7, only for the military.
Okay, all right. So they have to show a
They
military
have to show,
ID
yeah. If
for
you,
that.
yeah. So if they come on Mondays, they have to show military ID because this is just set aside for them. Because we know that the military may just don't want to be bothered with a lot of people,
Right.
um, and they're going through. We know they're in a tough situation, and we just want to have that day just for them.
All right. So we talked about Mondays for the
Hmm.
military.
Hmm.
What other days are you serving the community?
We are serving the community Tuesday and Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. or until we get out of food. And then
Okay.
we're also serving the second Sunday and the fourth Sunday of every month from 1:30 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, wow. And do you guys run out of food often, or is that every now and then?
We have.
You have.
We have ran out of food due to the increased number of people that's coming through now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Hmm.
Now, do you need like help with donations?
We do. You would be so surprised. I am on the phone, even on my days off, calling, just asking for people to help us with food, vegetables. Now baby food. We need baby food,
Oh, a
and
formula?
so formula, the baby food in the jars.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm constantly reaching out to people everywhere I go. I'm talking about bags of hope. Yeah.
Okay. Do you go and ask like a Publix or like Winn Dixie if they have anything? You also ask for those.
Yes. I'll go and talk to the managers and ask. But with the corporate office, we have to go with the stores. We have to contact the corporate offices. And so
Oh
many
yeah.
people, there's so many agencies are now um, reaching out to the stores. It's hard to get food now.
It's hard to get food.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you really need to dig into like, that grassroots community
Hmm.
help for
Hmm.
that. Um, how do you get your volunteers? Or is
Most of
it
the
just you?
No, oh no, I cannot run it by myself. We normally have at least 6 volunteers each time we serve. Because number one, we don't want the people to be in the building too long due to COVID and other things that's going on,
Of course,
the
yes.
flu. So 6 volunteers successfully run the outreach. Normally, I have 2 people on the meat section, 1 person on dry goods, or 2 people on dry goods, 1 person for the vegetables.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have to have at least 1 or 2 people to host. And I like to say host because when the people come in, we like to greet them.
Okay.
They're not a number. I have
Of course
issues
not.
with people looking at someone as a number. We address them as Mr. or Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're already going through a situation, and we don't want them to feel like
Their
I'm just
burden.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just another number. So we love on them, we hug them, we
Oh,
encourage them.
that's so sweet.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
really that is so sweet. So you don't so this is just like dry groceries, fruits, vegetables, and of the sort. You don't do anything like cooking. Do you like
No,
pull meals or no? This
no.
is just
We don't have the facility to do that, and because of diet restrictions,
oh yes, I know that. Like
I just don't. Um, I don't want to cook anything. When we were on the streets, we did, but I found out that with diet restrictions and some people have allergies to nuts and different things, we don't want to put anything in there to cause someone
some
to,
to be ill.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, I understand that because I have to be gluten free. Otherwise, I will just it's not.
yeah,
I'm not well.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
so I totally understand that. So and okay, so now in your donation bags, when you say it's bags of hope,
Hmm.
do you have like little like to go bags, like the reusable bags that you
Yes,
do?
yes. In those bags, normally when a family leaves out, they leave out with about 6 or 7 bags.
Wow,
So
that's
what we
nice. It's
do
like a whole grocery
is,
shop.
yeah, what we do is we don't put beef, pork, and chicken together
Okay,
because we don't want to cross
that's
contaminate
you
anything.
should. Okay.
And so we'll have a bag of beef. Well, it depends on what we receive. So we'll have a bag of beef. If someone eats pork, we'll have, a couple pieces of pork, a
Hmm.
couple pieces of chicken. If we have fish, in there, the vegetables will be in one bag, the dry goods in another bag. We also now have feminine products for the ladies,
Oh,
and so we give the
beautiful.
ladies feminine products.
That's
And so,
amazing.
yeah, so
That's so
when they
important.
leave out, you should see their expression. It's like they left the grocery store, depending on if we have enough food.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that's so great. I actually that really like touches my heart, and I
Yeah,
really I
yeah,
really like that.
yeah.
So what kind of items are you going to need in the future to continue to make Bags of Hope successful? What are you trying to like expand to?
What I'm trying to expand to is some canned goods. Um, because some people come through, and we had a situation, a young lady came through, and she just moved here, and she just moved into an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She had no food, so
Yeah.
we gave her dry goods, the dry, products, but we had no canned goods for her. And so I'm trying, that's one of the goals is to be able to get some canned goods.
Canned goods.
So
Okay.
that way, for the people that don't like to cook,
Right.
or know how to cook, fresh fruits or fresh
Or
vegetables,
vegetables. Yeah.
they can just open up some canned goods and, have a meal. And also those ready to eat dinners, like the little
The
pouches,
frozen ones, or no, just like
the,
the.
the pouches,
Oh,
like the
okay.
tuna in the pouch,
Oh,
and
okay, like the tuna
yeah.
in the pouch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nice. So yeah, so more like shelf stable type
Yes.
of things that you would need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. So do you how many volunteers are you looking to expand, and then how do people like reach out to you to like see like if they want to volunteer? Does anyone reach out? Do you have like contact information?
Yes, there is contact information that they can either go on Facebook and reach out to me. Everything we do, we put it on Facebook. Everything. So they can reach out to me through Facebook, or they can email me, and or even just come by. The days that we're there, they can come by. There's a couple of things that I like to make sure of, because a lot of people want to volunteer, but if you don't have the heart and compassion for others,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't work well with others,
Oh yeah, it's important.
um, and I have to make sure that that person isn't a pedophile or anything like that. So there is some
Oh.
questions that I ask,
Okay.
because we do have children come through there. My niece, she's 7 years old. She volunteers. And so children are welcome as long as a parent is with them. But I
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure that everyone is safe.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you said children. Do you have like an age limit to say like say somebody needs like community service, like you know how high school? I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
high school still does
Yeah,
that.
they do.
Do you have like okay, well if you're like 16, you don't need to come with a parent.
If that child is a minor, 16, 17, they would have to come with a parent.
Oh, okay.
Any minor,
Any minor. Okay, so
yes,
18 and younger would need a parent,
yes,
and so 18 and over you could just come and volunteer, or
right,
yeah, 19 and
right,
above.
hmm,
Okay,
yeah.
nice. Um, Awesome. Now, is there like, do you take like cash donations?
Um, I prefer not to take cash donations. I prefer they can Zelle, write a check, um, and whatever the other what is it, Cash App. They can do the
Cash App,
Cash App,
Zelle,
Zelle,
Venmo.
Venmo. And
Okay.
the reason I don't like to take cash is because it's a receipt. I want to be able to track anything that comes in, so I
Mm-hmm.
can give the person a tax write-off.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart.
Mhm.
All right, nice. Okay, so we're going to be wrapping it up here
Mhm.
shortly. But I would really like to hear a story of something that really touched your heart, like somebody like that came in to Bags of Hope recently or not recently.
Okay. There was a guy that came in on Tuesday, to be exact, and someone had referred him to uh, our outreach. And when he came in, the young lady, he signed in, and the young lady called him up front, or called him to where we were. And when he came in, it was a family of six.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was getting close to the time for us to, close down for the night. And so we had so much food and we had so much vegetables. Um, we just packed the bags for him.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were packing the bags, he was standing there looking. And normally, once the bags are packed, I double check to make sure that they're getting the right amount of food for that number of family members. And so I put the food on the table. And as I was putting the food on the table, I said to him, I said, Mister, whatever, whatever. I said, this is for you. And he was standing there looking, and he was just like not believing
Right.
what he just received. And he started crying. And he said, I can feed my family. And we all started crying because to see a man cry, sorry,
No, no worries. No, it's okay to
to
cry.
see a man
Feelings are
cry
okay.
and to say that he can feed his family, it touched our heart because men, we know they don't cry,
Right.
but to see a man standing there coming out, and it can be embarrassing for men,
Mm-hmm.
but to see him standing there saying that he could feed his family, we were all in tears.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, that's really that's such a nice story, especially in like today's times, where there's just like so much wrong in this world, and there's so many nasty people, and it's really nice
Yeah,
to hear these stories with people as with hearts as big as yours, because the world needs more people like you. Like honest to God, it really does. Like I have goosebumps to be honest, and it's just we just need to be kinder to everybody
right.
because
Yeah,
we all are going through things, whether it be silent internally or if you can see it. But I think you're doing a fantastic job for Clay County, Florida, and you're like fantastic job for the community. And it has been a pleasure
yeah.
having you on this podcast. And
And I would like to say something. I cannot do this alone. The team that come and volunteer are like minded. They are so compassionate and they really care about the people and their needs. And so I'm just the face, the name, the one that's working behind the scenes late night. But it's the donors and the sponsors and the volunteers that really is our driving force.
yeah,
We can't do it.
absolutely.
So, yeah.
Oh, it's okay, no worries. And so I heard that you also have a gala though coming up before we end the podcast episode here. You want to speak a little bit on the gala?
Yes, it's December 6th. It's going to be start at 6 p.m. It's a comedy uh, gala, and it's called a sneaker ball.
It's cute.
And the sneaker ball is you dress up in your sequins, your tuxedo, your black. It's a black tie affair, and you wear sneakers. And so
At least your
with
feet won't hurt.
no, your feet won't hurt because you're going to be dancing, having fun, meeting people, meeting like-minded people that is want to support the community. Um, we're going to take and it's going to be a 60-40. 40% of what we receive, we're going to give that back to the families that are in need. We plan on putting some gift cards under the seats so people can look up under the seats and possibly, have a $50, $60 gift card or whatever
Oh,
we
that's
receive.
fun.
Yeah.
That's like a nice incentive.
Yeah. And so and it's going to be we're going to have a silent auction. So that's, we're looking forward to this to help serve 10 families that are in need in Clay County.
Oh, that is fantastic. And I'm going to put all of this information at the bottom on the description so it'll be easy to like, to copy paste if you want to get involved. And also, so to get involved with the Clay County Outreach Ministry, you would just have to, go on to Facebook, onto Shirley's Facebook, and or you can give Shirley a call directly at her
Yes.
number. It's 904-444-1215. Again, I'm going to put everything at the bottom so you don't have to worry. And honestly, this has been fantastic. Thank you
Yes.
so much for joining us today.
Mhm.
And to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay kind, stay connected, and keep building hope in your community.